Hi, my stuff isn't easy to look up. I'm working on that. And I'm working to make these things shorter so they're more fun. Karma is a word. I thought of one now because I'm going to talk about the past and how it's been managed. Karma is like the Holy Spirit if you're used to Christian vernacular. It can come in all kinds of different ways through different people. It's just a way of saying that it's on our freedom is being expressed in a way that is good, left or right. Now, how bad guys have been moving things. They've been using microwaves. Silently and out loud, they can move things this way, that way, up, down, left, right. And they generally use machinery to do it. Although you can take electricity and you can move things. Some people can do it with their minds. It's called telekinesis. I can do it. Now watch this. I'm going to make something hurtle across the screen. You see it? This is slow motion. Mind, electricity. Okay. Now, one thing the bad guys have been doing, I know this for sure. Say you have this nice little blue life going on, and it's a nice blue life. And a mean brown, not a nice brown, but a mean brown operation shows up and shoots a mean brown thing at you and sticks you with some mean brown, what I call karma. Bad Holy Spirit. And then the mean brown invites, a couple of their buddies and a couple of out-of-towners, and they're not brown, and they're not like in, and so and then it even invites some blue people, over too. But every time they see you, the mean brown guys, they go, "Hey, look at that thing," and they hit your karma, and they go that, and you go, "Ow, I don't know what that is." And they go, and these people go, "Ow, ow, ow, ow." And the brown guys, little mean, dark black, they say, "You're why. That's where that came from. That's why it makes you feel." And they go, "Oh," and the brown guys go, "Well, we just for a limited time only can suck away most of that. We can suck away most of it. But you still better watch out, because there's still a lot of that left over someplace." And it's, I tell you, and then they jack you again. They hit that karmic button. Excuse me, it's the mean brown karmic button. They hit the mean brown one, and sure enough, and that's happening. And that's bad Holy Spirit. Bad karma. And it can leave a person at the behest of whoever is saying on or off. Clean slates are fun for everybody. And I think things like vendettas, things like that are bad. Fixing things, like things that are good, I'm not going to make it a cause to the exclusion of all kinds of other ones. I think there's some big overall causes. But I'm way proud of the overt gay community in the sense it's made. This generation grew up when gay rights were very institutionalized. Like, oh, you want to be gay? Well, you can be a big star and be an asshole. That isn't where it's at. Okay? But getting rid of these little blitches on national and international causes We've got to look for where they made it bad and turned the bad on and off when it wasn't. 1960 to 1980, there were a series of real overt, which is just a fancy word for on purpose, up front. Hey, that stinks. Nobody should have to lie about who they are when it isn't hurting anybody, at least at first, when it isn't hurting anybody on purpose. The time is now, this election year. And I believe we're lucky that the choices are obvious, but the sucker punches, if they're going to drop down their cover and say, we're this bad, come get us. We don't have to come get them and put the cuffs on the tar baby and get polluted ourselves. But we can set things straight so we'll always be able to see them coming. And part of them, like a lot of people who've been bad, part of them wants that to happen because they don't want to live in a world where people like them get away with stuff.